What we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Johnson wants to throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Here's the handoff. Running into the open space. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
The Ducks have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're in the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The give to the single back. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Motion from the back. Toss to the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Lots of pressure, no question about it. But I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like that's part of the process that goes with it. But you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down coming up. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's low. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy? Double team him, and what happens? He still wins. You think the offense is going to continue to feature this guy?
Here comes the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The Ducks are marching down the field. Tight end now in motion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. The short hands. It's Casper. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
The give on the inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Casper. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Johnson looking to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 7 over Iowa. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. toss to the left. Got room to work. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. On the move, it's Robinson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen, and a guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the toss. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to go deep. He's got it at the 25. Off and running. Touchdown Ducks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Inside the 50. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision. Get the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop him.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. On the move. Pick up for 5. It'll be third down and 5. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the option. The pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Come on, set. Sends it back in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Give him 96 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The Sooners have moved it inside the 20.
Let's go, let's go.
On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Will try to keep everything in front. Looking left. He's got an open man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
At the 30-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Creates a little space. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Rumbles up to the 27 before going out of bounds, and the running game gets it done there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Gets the back moving. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down coming up after the completion.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down.
You sort of get the feeling here in the second half with the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these two quarterbacks has the football last. Bit of a blown opportunity there on third down with that incompletion. This guy's going to have to lock in for the remainder of the game.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner is stopped. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This has been a tight one. Third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Yeah, and that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A low line drive and not his best work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. On the option, he'll keep it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Running free. Touchdown Sooners. And top here in the second half.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia Tech is in front. They played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 10 over the Judicials. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The option look. Makes it past the marker. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. A magician on the option, in keeping with the great Oregon quarterbacks who sort of defined that era of read option football.
Yeah, isn't that cool? When you think about Oregon football and you think about their offense, you always think about a trigger man that could run, a trigger man that could be a big-time playmaker. So this is one of those schools that you always know whoever's there, they're going to find a way to maximize that talent.
Toss sweep to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Johnson wants to throw it. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Making side adjustments here. The give to the back. Danced his way through traffic, picked up a 4 to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here they're trying to get to the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the right. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people miss. Don't see that too often.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He lost one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Handoff to the lone back.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Oregon.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the carry on third down. Johnson looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Oh, and the defense, they rise up to the challenge in a critical moment in this game. Third down, trailing by a possession late. They had to find a way to force an incompletion. They've now done that, and they're hoping the punt team trots on the field because they can sense victory on the horizon.
This has to be some kind of trick. The punt team's on the field, and they're in the red zone. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 17 to Indiana. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Green 25.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. The play-action fake. Quarterback extends the play. Takes a hit as he fires.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
Johnson wants to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Hill. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Quarterback keeper. He's in open space downfield. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
On to attempt to try. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Luna. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Trying to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Military stunt.
Oh, he's got a chance. Quick spin on the run. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Brings up third.
The Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
The Sooners are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Intercepted by Oregon. And they'll take over.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they take a knee on fourth down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.